would actually really want to start getting rolling with like a Quake 2 King of the Hill. Haven't done that in a long time. There's a lot of things we haven't done in a long time, but 'tis the season to be quaking. Especially right here, right now, we've got the grand final between Kimi and Space, a rematch of their upper bracket final set here. But of course, we're gonna be playing more maps, seeing more rockets, more rails. And hopefully, for Space's sake, he's kept himself alert these past couple hours, as Kimi has just been working his way through the lower bracket, getting back up to Space's level. But so far, this first fight is not going Kimi's way. He's done a lot of damage, thinking that Space is MGable. He isn't. Spoilers. Space taking away a pretty safe red armor now. Oh, geez, but facing down a couple rockets. Nasty stuff that'll knock him down to 70-70. Yellow armor is available, as is Mega. And Kimi is nowhere to be found. Okay, he's doing a little bit of spam, but he got really close. He got up on those stairs, and that makes it really difficult to disengage from that fight. And disengage he did not. I mean, if he had a rail, he could have stayed a little bit further back, but spamming rockets is cool. You know, it's a tight angle. You're going to get something out of it, most likely. It's got a little bit too close for Space's comfort there. And so there'll be 2 frags up, and so much armor, Space is stacked to the teeth. In fact, I better do this, since we are going to be seeing quite a lot of maps here, potentially. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick look at Kimi here. Oh, no, never mind. Now I'm going to take a quick look at Kimi as he respawns, taking away rocket launcher and finding Space almost immediately. But there's 3 solid rockets, knocking Space down to 13 health. That would be the time to machine gun him. That actually would be the time to do that. Alright, never mind. Alright, so Kimi taking away red armor and not really getting any aggression from Space in the meantime. He did enough damage to kind of keep him off his back for the moment. Mega's going to be taken. Kimi's got rails, rockets, and LG, all the ingredients to a successful run here. Oh, looked for a little bit of damage on that rocket, just enough to keep Space off his back. Didn't quite work out that way, and now he's stuck in this awful, awful room. Fortunately for him, Space is trying to smoke him out, and he can do some damage there. They're both going to be reeling from that fight, but there's the 50 for him, and Space has 62 health as well. To be able to get that red armor. Oh, he needs the shot. And the rail goes wide. 6-0 now. Kimi just cannot put the fights together. Alright, but it's 14 milliseconds to about 25, so not too uneven there. Not by a long shot. But it seems to be the long shots that Kimi's having a lot of trouble with here. Alright, so red armor taken, and Space is starting to whiff a few rails of his own, but yeah, that jump pad's gonna be a death trap. 12 health for him. How much health does Kimi have? 17, and no armor. Get the 50. Alright, cool. So they're both gonna be recovering a bit here, but so far, anytime we have this situation, Kimi's having a lot more trouble recovering than Space was. Red armor's gonna be back up. And we haven't seen too many attacks on the red armor pick up itself. A lot on the jump pad, but not a whole lot of other stuff. 7-0 now, though. Nice. Alright, so Kimi finally getting on the board with 100-100. Red armor's not going to be there just yet. But that's okay. He really needs to be paying more. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that was so good. He did so much damage on Space, and he actually had everything going for him there. The timing was impeccable. He got that first rocket bounce to prevent the pickup, but Space was just able to push on through it. Kimi's rockets just not connecting when they need to. And pushing up those stairs with LG is difficult at best. Alright, but another play here for red armor. Space is waiting for it. He's not going to wait for it. He's going to... Alright, cool. Could be a little bit more defensive here. Do a little bit more damage on Kimi and make it much more difficult for Kimi to push in on him. But he's got to know that Space is weak as well. He's going to go for Mega Health instead. Certainly worthwhile maybe, because I don't think Kimi's recovered quite as much. He's got that red armor, but his health is still a little atrocious. And he can't take this yellow either, so this entire route is not doing him a whole lot of good. especially if he can't make the rocket jump. Oh, but where's the reaction time? You run into each other and one rocket goes out? That's not good news for Kimi here. Alright, so 7 frags down. And again, this is not undoable. Nice body block. Where's the other rocket? That's too close. Ah, alright, so 9 on 1. Still totally doable. Nice rail from Kimi. Just a few of those will open up either like the yellow or the red to you. Oof. Nice. Alright, so Kimi getting the frag. 28 health, but he commits to red armor. This is risky at best. Especially if he can't get out of here quickly. Alright, he's going to need that 50 now. There we go. But in all that time, surely a yellow armor and maybe even a mega are going to be in the hands of Space here. And the damage coming out of Space is just working for him. Kimi's just committing to some of these really grueling fights. He's able to push in and get a mega, but end up actually with less stack than he had before. It doesn't mean that Space isn't going to have it either, but they're going to both have to leave and come back for another fight. So it really doesn't do Kimi all that much good. That was a lot of time for that recovery. And now they're both going to be somewhat okay. Nice rail, there it is. Alright, so taking a quick look here at rails, we've got 4 out of 7 for Kimi. Making a pretty good rate, and 6 out of 13 for Space. Kimi could trust those rails a little bit more. He's starting to get kind of consistent on them. That's 6 frags down. Again, totally doable. And so far, this has actually been working out for Kimi. Slowly, but, you know, it's been working out. Alright, but only 3 minutes left here. At some point, this is going to need to transform from get 1 or 2 conservative frags once in a while to getting a lot of frags very quickly. And if he ends up taking a lot of damage every fight, he won't really ever have those opportunities. Like this. Yeah. Oh, need a help? Oh no! That trap mega wasn't even really a trap. It was like, I'm going to shoot you. Alright, but this is fine. He's able to take away yellow armor as well. This is a fine stack. Especially since Space has not cycled back over towards the red armor. It's going to be pretty even here. At least in terms of lethality. Oh man, but these rockets coming out of Space are so consistent. Like, one of the numbers I think would be nice to have on the HUD is not like rocket accuracy so much, but like average damage per rocket. Alright, so 5 on 10. And unfortunately for Kimi, he's in the spot where if he loses like 1 or 2 more frags, it's not so much about the fact that, oh, I can't get 5 frags in 2 minutes, which is still a tall order. It's more momentum, you know. It takes time to spawn, get weapons, and get into a spot where you think you can do some damage and make an attack happen. And thus this time he doesn't have. Nice rail coming out of Space. So that'll be 11 to 5. And if I'm not calling it now, I might call it on the next frag. A rocket skill, okay. Right, cool. Here I am asking for that number in the one game that actually does have that number. See how that works? Completely intentional, right? Yeah, that's a good number. That is a good number. Oh, ignoring those that don't hit? Oh. I would think that including those that don't hit would be useful as well. Oh. Alright, but yeah, Space is feeling okay with getting a little bit silly there. Nice, okay. I dig it. Right. See, again, I'm calling out the one game that does actually have that number. More games need to have that number, by the way. That's a good number. So a problem with like a lot of the newer shooters, if I can call them that, is that they don't give you the stats that actually give you much information. Both from like a playing standpoint and from like a coverage standpoint. And again, Kimi has been able to put them together, but he takes so much damage in each one that it takes so long to get ready for the next fight. Alright, but there we have it. The first map underway. We've got Space taking Kimi down.